And thanks for the tea.
Yeah, let's go.
When I'm at home alone, I have what's the tea?
Not just normal tea.
Not just normal tea.
Not your average tea.
This is tea to end all teas. What's the tea? Try it at home, kids. Dope.
DJ box since 1985, radio since 1992,
Yeah.
TV since 1997, and fresh since birth. Welcome to What's the Tea?
Thank you very much, bro.
Awesome, thank you for pulling in. Yeah, do you like tea? What's your favorite type of tea?
I think if you've been a child ever with elders in the house, the minute there's visitors, you know to put the pot on
100%.
because that auntie wants her tea, and you know the milk must be hot. If the milk is not hot, your job is not done.
Literally.
So, depending on who the visitor was, I'd be happy or not happy. If it was my uncle, I'd know I don't have to make tea because he wants a whiskey.
Yeah. Do you think Fresh Pack might be one of your favorite teas?
Funny, I drink Rooibos over all the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've obviously been in the game for over 30 years now.
Yeah.
What do you think has been your most notable moment, and why is it coming to What's the Tea with Tyrone Buys?
Geez, I think notable moments are probably the private moments.
Yeah.
The private moments of people telling you stories of how your career impacted them. Someone stopping you on the side of the road or at a mall or in a queue or at an event and telling you how something you said on your radio show was the difference between whether they're going to go left or right in their lives.
Yeah.
Or they're at a crossroads and a guest you had on your show was so impactful that, their life turned around. I mean, I remember about 3 years ago, I was playing at a club in Pretoria, and there's a kid who sent me an email on the Monday and told me that there's a song I played that changed his mind about his suicide that night.
Sheesh.
But the fact that we get to impact people's lives, for me, it's bigger than any award that you may get. It's bigger than any famous panties you might get into. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, man, I'm about impact, bro.
Being relevant in the industry for as long as you have isn't
Yeah.
easy. You may need to refresh.
Sure.
A couple of times every now and then. Is that why your newest EP is called Refresh?
It was actually a pun because it's also regarding fresh.
Yes, yeah, like an email.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the songs on them, it was literally an ode to my kids.
Is that
EP.
the reason of the names?
It's all the names. Those are my kids' names.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, no, those are my kids' names. So it was literally something I was doing for my kids because, funny enough, my kids have been one of the main reasons I work as hard as I do. So I can provide for my kids. I mean, my daughter was born when I was 20. I was a kid.
Wow.
I mean, we fell pregnant. I came out of a trick. My girlfriend was in the trick. We were careless once, and we fell pregnant. But having said that, though, I think it's important to always be cognizant of your environment. If you need to pivot, you do that. If you need to change the way you do things, you need that. If you need to rebrand, you do that. A lot of people are so stuck in their former glory.
Yeah.
They forget that things maybe are changing. So what do I do at this stage in my career? A lot of people don't do that. That's why if you look at our industry, from when I started DJing, there's literally only about 5 guys who are still on the scene.
Yeah.
That's Vinny, Christos, Oskido, Glenn Lewis. I don't know who else is still on the scene.
Yeah.
But that's still gigging every single weekend. I was telling them, I think one of the reasons we are still in the game is because we've always respected the game. A lot of kids want to do this for the sex, drugs, and house music.
Yeah.
I do this because I know the impact that it has on people's lives. I do this because I enjoy sharing music. I do this because I enjoy fucking rocking a crowd. And kids will come into the industry, find us here, and they'll leave us here because their why is not necessarily aligned to our whys. And your why often will carry you when you can't carry yourself. You know what I mean? That's why I'm still in this industry, bro.
100%.
But also what I found is important, when you mentor people younger than you, it helps keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I mentor so many kids is because often a new kid in the industry has a vantage point you don't, because you've been in the forest, all you see are the trees that are here.
Yeah.
But because they're outside, they see the trees and the forest. So they come with ideas you might not have had. They might cover your blind spot. You know what I mean? So for me, mentorship is everything. So everyone I've mentored have probably benefited from more than they benefited from me. Yeah.
Sheesh. Let's cheers to that.
Cheers, brother.
Part of that mentorship, do you think Tyrone can be a new song name on the Refresh Deluxe?
I think Erica Badu has you covered.
Yeah, I think she does.
Yeah.
Better call Tyrone.
The thing is, growing up, my dad used to always have the most incredible fragrances, but he'd never buy them for me. Because he told me, I'm going to buy you, then it was called Ego, now it's called Axe. So I'm going to buy you the basics. I might buy you an Old Spice.
Yeah.
But like, who wants to smell like Old Spice when you're 14? You know what I mean? So I've loved fragrances since I was a kid because of my dad. My dad would travel overseas and come back smelling like $1 million. So because of that, I vowed that the minute I start working, the reason I opened an Edgar's account when I was at college was so I could buy fragrances.
Oh man, yeah, and they have the best fragrances at Edgar's.
Well, they just allow you to pay them all. They're not the best. They've got good fragrances.
Love that. Is that why the name DJ Fresh came about?
See, that's the problem, dude. Because of that name, I'm under pressure from milk, from vegetables. Fuck, I'm under so much pressure, bro.
ChatGPT, I'm sure, as you know, has you as one of the most influential radio personalities in South Africa of all time.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I think I'm in the top 10.
You're top 5, you like number 2.
Something like that.
Yeah, and so basically ChatGPT knows you as the GOAT.
Yeah.
Now my question is, what would you like ChatGPT to know about you when it's all said and done, Fresh?
That I gave a fuck. Yeah. And I'll tell you why I say I gave a fuck. A lot of us do shit for vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't take for granted the influence I have. I don't take for granted the reach that I have. I don't take it for granted the mediums that I have access to. Hence, I will rarely abuse them. I'd rather use them to see how I can change people's lives.
Yeah.
And that's been my brand from the get-go. That's been my brand from day one. And I'll continue to do that, bro. You gotta give a damn. Whether it's about other people, whether it's about... I give a damn about my enemies, bro. I need them to be healthy so they can see me kick ass.
Yeah. Give you that feel.
There's nothing worse than your enemy sitting on a fucking machine and then there's load shedding and they die. I want them to live. I want them to see how far I'm gonna fly. I want them to see that whatever efforts you may make to get in my way, you're not gonna stop me.
Hasn't succeeded.
You're not gonna stop me, bro.
If you had to describe your DJ career using just one South African slang word, maybe like yes, like, hi, more, what would it be? Yes,
Yo,
yes.
Puslaka. Puslaka,
In your entire radio career, what do you think has been the most weirdest call into the radio that you've gotten or received, or maybe just the fan interaction that you've maybe gotten?
On the radio.
On the radio, in person?
I was at YFM doing the afternoon drive show. I'd been at YFM for a year. My girlfriend, I was in a long distance relationship with my girlfriend who lived in Botswana. She was on the bus coming here to see me on a Friday. And I had to switch off the mic. And I was on the phone with her, telling her what's in store for her.
What's going to happen after this long distance?
What's going to go down? That I got a mic for her. So yeah, and then I saw our private, we had a red phone.
Yeah.
So I see the red phone flashing. So I looked at the red phone, and then I looked at the mic, and I was like, fuck, the mic is on.
So the whole of Joburg knew what was in store for your long distance.
So I was under pressure, so I had to deliver.
And to keep it fresh. You obviously have one of the most iconic voices in South Africa.
What voice? I don't know what you're talking about.
If your voice accidentally got swapped one day, who would you want to swap your voice with? I'd say someone like, for me, for instance, Sean the Paul. Just give me the light, give me, something like that.
Jeez, whose voice?
Yeah. Mandela.
I'd say Mickey Mouse.
Facts.
Like, it's just my voice now. Yeah, I think Mickey Mouse. And no one would expect it.
No, not at all.
I'm more you.
Do you have any musical taste that no one knows you like? Is there some absurd music you like that will be like, wow?
I've always said every single genre of music on the planet has a top 10 of songs you can't ignore.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So for instance, I listen to Korean pop, for instance.
Oh, wow.
I listen literally, my daughter has been listening to Christian rap. Often, how hard you dream or how daringly you dream will bring you into the proximity of the people whose lives you dream to be like.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Vinny, Christos, Oskido, Glenn Lewis, all of them were my idols when I was a teenager. All of them are now my friends, and 3 of them are my business partners.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? And again, it's another thing I always say, they must inspire you so much to work so hard that you become that peer.
100%.
So be careful what you dream, man.
Yeah, you might just get it.
Be careful who I live down the road here. I literally live like 10 minutes from here. When my dad was dropping me off in Joburg to come study media studies, this was 1995, January. He was dropping me off, but we're also going to see a dog breeder in North Riding Equestrian Estate. And he was picking up 2 German Shepherds.
Wow.
And I remember saying to my dad, I want to live in this neighborhood one day. I've been living there for the last 14 years. Because that's what I wanted. And I worked hard enough to get there. I literally lived in the neighborhood we were at when Dad was dropping me off in Joburg.
Love it.
So like I said, don't fuck around. Dream big. You might surprise yourself.
Thanks. Hey, this is a dream come true for me, Fresh.
Yeah. I remember you. You had that pacifier in your mouth. I want to be a DJ on this. I want to do a podcast.
Hey, Fresh, I'm gonna shoot some quick fire questions
Go, bro.
at you. You just tell me if it's fresh or foul.
Let's go.
All right. What's the tea?
Fresh until I see this episode.
Fair. Fresh house flavor.
Very fresh.
Very fresh.
Yeah.
Extremely fresh. Shazamming a song during a DJ set.
Fraught.
Very foul. As foul as it can get.
Jeez, though. But listen, dear DJ, auto Shazam and then put it in your pocket and then enjoy the party.
Facts. Yeah.
You'll revisit it later. Don't be that guy sitting there like fuck. No.
Putting your phone up in the air.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We think you're in the moment. You're fucking Shazamming. You know?
Shazamming a song in a grocery store, like Pick and Pay, Spar. Is that more fresh?
I don't think Pick and Pay or Spar are going to be playing anything you want to Shazam. Zara might.
Ah, yes.
Zara actually has some dope tunes playing there.
Yeah.
So if I ever go into a Zara, auto Shazam in my pocket, mind my business.
Facts.
Yes.
Okay. People that the DJ doesn't know in the DJ booth while the DJ is DJing.
I think it's fresh. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
The fact that you had the fucking audacity.
To pull in there, yeah.
You have the audacity. Like, flip, dude. like I don't know which comedian said, I don't know why you're taking my nail clipper when I get onto a plane. Because anyone that can hijack a plane with a nail clipper deserves a fucking plane.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So for me, the fact that you made it that far, fuck, let's have a party.
Let's rock.
Yeah, man.
100%. Oh, shit.
Fucking fresh.
Yeah.
It's our 15th year this year on O-Ship.
Amazing.
And it's been an incredible journey, bro. It's been an incredible business. And I think it's been like a classic business case. Our first 3-4 years were tough. We're not making money at all. We could have given up. We chose not to. By O-Ship 5, we literally turned the ship around. So yeah, man. O-Ship for me, like, very fresh. Many lessons, many friendships built. Every year we have a proposal on the ship, so we've married many people.
Amazing.
I suspect we might have also broken up quite a few. So, you know. Yeah.
Fresh and foul.
Absolutely.
You know, when radio hosts ask listeners to shout out people when they call in, I'm going to give you this opportunity to maybe just shout out anyone in your life that you'd like to maybe give a shout out to?
Geez, I think I want to shout out my kids.
Wow.
My kids are the single reason that I work like I do, and the fact that they understand why I'm sometimes away from home. Yeah, that's all the understanding I need. So shout out to my kids.
Amazing.
I think they're incredible kids, and I think they have turned out well because I've seen some of their age mates. I've seen some of their former friends. And yeah, I think I've done a damn good job with their mom. So, yeah, shout out to my kids, but also to you.
Thank you. Appreciate you for coming through, Fresh. Yeah. Shout out to you as well.
Oh, Mini, come here. Not you, the Mini, the other Mini. My Mini.
Mini, like Mini. No, that's funny, bro. Thank you, Fresh. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Let's go. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. That was fun.
Thank you. Yeah, that was sick.